As the darkness comes, the night becomes our walls. There you walk where shadows crawl. Whispers echo through the air. Silent steps lead you there.
So welcome to the Hat Green Nuclear Bunker, hidden deep in the heart of Cheshire. It's a very, very depressive building when you look at it. Very impressive. But it was from the Cold War and the Second World War. Government secrets took them with them. The building itself, when it was handed over to the new owners, everything was taken apart from the kitchen sink.
Literally, they took everything except the kitchen sink.
So, big building.
Yeah. It was built to withstand a blast.
Yes.
The main doors themselves would take a 50 kilogram, 5 kilogram
5 kilogram ball at 20 meters a second.
20 meters a second would not get through the doors. The walls themselves are so thick that same ball fired at 900 meters a second will have no effect. The inside of the walls will stand. There will be no internal damage.
You wouldn't even know that you've been hit. It is that well built, that secret. Half of it's underground.
Yeah.
So I assume at some point it would have been locked down and you would have been put downstairs.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you were completely
once you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
If somebody decides to lock you in, you're not getting out.
You're not getting out.
And the same vice versa.
Yeah.
If they want to lock you out, you're not getting in.
Yeah. So it was very, very secret. But we're not here to talk about the secrets. Not really. We're here to talk about ghost stories.
Yeah, because unfortunately the secrets are so secrets, we don't know the secrets.
Yes. No one knows who was down there.
No.
So.
And even the spirits that we're picking up, it was so secretive in there that we can't verify them.
No.
All we can do is verify that other people have had the same experience.
Yes. So, we're going to go and take you on a journey to the staircase.
Yes.
Where a lady was either pushed, she either jumped, or fell. There's different scenarios from different teams. But, going back, we also think it's maybe 2 different spirits that we're picking up.
Possibly.
So, there's also the story of a baby, and the lot of lads who saw the baby on the floor was only about 3.5 at the time.
Yeah, so Bryony, the host, she'd actually got her son there.
Yes.
They went into one room and did they come back out again?
They came back out, had a walk round.
And he made a comment about the baby on the floor. So they walked back to the stairwell, to the yellow stairwell. He pointed where he'd seen it, and then they walked into a room just off there where there is a picture of a man.
Yeah.
And he went, "Oh no, mummy, that's the baby. That's who I saw."
Yes.
So it's very confusing.
Very confusing
baby
indeed.
To no, it's this man.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit strange. So it did make us pay attention to that area.
But we had so much information come through. So let's pop over and see what is actually happening at the bottom of the staircase and see how the electronic instruments were responding to myself and Tash. Do you want the kid to go take it to Reggie? Most like you.
No, okay. Thank you for talking with me and Christy. I mean,
There you go, you can't ask more.
Oh, poor Vicky. I don't want her to go. Do you have a reason for not wanting Vicky here? Just because she's a medium?
Or is it because she knows secrets that you don't want her to know?
Yeah, so being a medium... I'm worried that Vicky's going to possibly...
No, you can take it to green now. Yeah, we've got the points. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a very personal question?
He's going to anyway.
Oh, I am, yeah, yes. Thank you. Whose was the baby on the floor there? Was it yours? The baby the little boy saw when he was 3 years old, he said there's a baby on the floor there.
Do you know who that was?
He then moved, walked down the corridor there, and was disturbed by something. He then went into the room, thank you. He then went into this room here.
And said it wasn't a baby.
It was the gentleman.
It was this man just here.
Is that correct? Now then, we've got me and you at the time.
Yes.
So I started asking questions.
Yep.
And the EMF, as you will say, goes nuts.
Yeah.
It responds exactly as you would want it to. So we figured out the lady who threw, pushed, jumped. We figured that out. We've also got a name that we've picked up on an EVP somewhere. So we got the name Sarah. So that was really, really good.
Yeah.
That's been confirmed twice on 2 different EVPs. So really, really good to get that confirmed. Now, is she called Sarah or is it? I don't know. So let's give you a little bit of background. The lady who threw, jumped, or was pushed over the edge was involved in a lesbian affair. Or
The person that we spoke to, we believe, was.
yes,
But these are the scenarios that other teams have picked.
yeah. So there's a love triangle.
Yep.
So she was still involved in a lesbian affair, but there was a third party. But we don't know who the third party is.
No.
And we don't know if it was female or male.
Yeah.
So it's very odd. And the baby, as Tasha just explained, we don't know whose that is. We know the lady who died over the edge was pregnant. We know that.
Oh, is that a definite?
Well, it's definite as far as
we can
tell.
obviously we can't confirm anything because the official Secrets Act is still
It is still in place.
active. Yeah.
So, but I've got the feeling, my personal feelings is there's 2 different people. And the person who threw themselves over wasn't pregnant.
Yep.
She threw herself over either through the love affair, through the triangle, or getting caught. And it's something to do with that. And I think the baby, my personal feelings, the baby and the other one is separate. That's my personal feelings. I could be completely wrong.
I mean, the way that we picked it up, we were picking up somebody who's in a lesbian relationship.
Yeah, that was definite.
Yeah. And the one thing that person would not do, she would not speak to us while Vicky was there.
No.
You know when I said about not controlling the car?
Yeah.
I was strolling back down here again. I couldn't see the writing on the door until it was straight in the face.
Yeah.
Controlling.
In exactly the same spot where I said she went secrets as we were walking here. So I don't think it's to do with this. I think it's to do with the secrets in the control room.
So Vicky's our medium.
Yeah.
She was very switched on Saturday night.
She was switched on before we even got there.
Yeah. But
Halfway there,
Yeah.
I started asking her questions, and she was giving information that we
all the way,
verified.
wasn't she? Yeah. Now I've signed the Official Secrets Act, so I'm now at an advantage.
Yes.
So I will know. I can know things
Yeah.
that you might not know.
Yeah.
So when we're talking to someone like who threw themselves over, she didn't want to talk to Vicky
No.
because the comment was, she can see things.
Yeah.
So
Too many secrets.
too many secrets,
Yeah.
and that came through Vicky, and she said, "No, it's too many secrets." So
I think it was like 3, maybe 4 times.
we tried and tried, didn't we?
Yeah. Would not answer anything while Vicky was there. And Vicky, bless her heart, just went off into the dark.
Yeah, she just went, I'll tell you what, well, thank you for talking to me.
Wandered
And
around,
off she went. I don't even know where she went. So,
No.
but it left us with questions, with the EMF responding to every question. Were you pushed? Yes. Were you involved in a lesbian relationship? Yes. But when we asked about the love triangle, we got nothing.
No.
So this is what's leading me to believe there's more than one spirit there. So very, very interesting. Again, we've got picked up the name Sarah. That was picked up by Graham,
And
who's our sensitive.
I don't think that name was picked up anywhere else either, was it?
No, not that I know of. And I don't think we've got it prior to us going. Well, again, there's so many different people involved. There could be hundreds of people working
So
there.
many different secrets.
So we don't know. In some ways, we're grasping at straws And we're hopefully collating the information. Because when we told Primary again, we were told, you've got that, we've got that again and again and again. So quite interesting.
And for every spirit that we actually came across, I think when we directly asked them their name, they didn't give it.
No. I have come up with if we ever go back, which I think we probably will next year.
That's literally what I was thinking. That's what made me remember.
Yeah.
That.
I think we'll ask what the colour numbers were.
Yeah, so we got a lot of names through, but none of them like directly from the spirit that we were communicating with. It was a lot of whispers and a lot of people getting feelings.
Yes.
And
because if it was really, really secret, you might not even know each other's names. You might all be colour numbers.
yeah.
So it's something that I would love to look into when we go back. So, as we were saying, it's been a fascinating night tonight. Now, me and you. Wow, where do we start? We're walking down the corridor, completely minding our own business.
Something glorious happened.
Yes.
Never happened before.
No.
Don't ever expect it to happen again. But
We heard voices, spirit voices,
we did.
just outside the Russian threat room. And so we sort of like hurried up to see what we could find. That was
Yeah.
we was fine. I walked straight into the Russian threat room. As soon as I walked in, there was silence. It was
Yeah.
a deadly silence.
But it was a funny one though, because so we were standing at the top of about 5 or 6 stairs. We heard the noise. We looked at each other.
Yeah.
You immediately walked over there. I think I headed down the steps.
Yeah.
And at that point, you just looked at me and went. So no words were said.
Nope.
We then came back up the steps, and we listened again, and we heard it, and we did the.
Really? Yeah.
And then it happened.
Yes.
There was a door.
Oh, there was a door.
I forgot it was there.
Yeah, don't even think about anything of it.
Doesn't look like your normal door because it's got
But you-
nuclear threat and all that.
Yeah.
It's not like a, oh look, there's a door. It looks like it's covered in posters. And at this specific time when we're being super, super quiet, listening for these female voices, Vicky walked out of the door.
That's all I'm going to say. You can't even compose yourself. Well, all I'm going to say is you made me jump out of my skin. That's, and at that point, I did nearly back up and thought that wasn't supposed to happen.
Now, bearing in mind, I've been in a room with Matthew when something's happened. Let's say 6 or 7 people have jumped, and he's just like,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah, for this.
It's one of those stances, isn't it, when you're like on security work and you just stand there like that.
Zoned out. Yeah, but no.
Well,
that was-
not on this. No.
And
So
then we never did work out where the women's voices were from.
no, but when I spoke to Bryony about it, she has confirmed that part of the corridor you often hear voices. So we weren't going mad.
Now, we know that in the room that Vicky came out of, there was obviously her, there was Graham's wife Tess, and then we'd got Lily and Tori, who are young girls,
Yeah,
and then Harry, who is a...
it's Tori's boyfriend.
It wasn't a girl's voice.
It wasn't a male's
No.
voice either. It was, I'm going to say, later age, as in,
Yeah, like my age.
yeah, 60.
But definitely not Vicky. But absolutely no way
No.
was that Vicky.
No, it wasn't,
Because-
wasn't any of the members of the team at all.
It was... Vicky's not particularly high-pitched. This was clearly 2 women talking with elevated voices.
Yes.
And Vicky's got quite a little bit of a deep voice. It wasn't her.
No, it wasn't her at all.
Absolutely was not
No,
her.
hand on heart.
Yeah.
100% I can turn around and say
Yeah.
it was not Vicky and it was not Grant, it wasn't anybody in that room. In fact,
No.
that room is used as the nuclear threat room.
Yeah.
So if there's a nuclear blast, everybody's going to go into this little room. So it's a strong room. So you can't even hear what's going on in there.
No.
Because the walls are like 6 foot thick. Come on. So we hear these voices and someone walks out of a room. Oh, well, the door opens. What do you expect?
Now, the sceptic in me does say we were also by a staircase, and I don't know who was upstairs. But at the same time, it wasn't a voice that came from behind
No,
us.
it was coming from
quite
the-
clearly.
I would
In
say,
front of
from my
us.
point of view, it was coming from the nuclear threat room as it is
Yeah.
now. So that's my point of view. It wasn't human voices, as in me and you was disembodied.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So definitely not human. So later on in the night, because we were there until like 3 o'clock in the morning, me and you went back to where the lady threw herself, pushed herself, jumped, whatever she did, over the balcony. And it was very, very quiet on the EMF and K2s. We weren't feeling it ourselves.
No.
Vicky came along and it was even worse. It just sounded, I'm not talking.
I mean, Vicky did say, I think it was round about 12, half 12, where she just went completely drained.
Now, there is a theory, and if it's an intelligent spirit, which we are going to assume it is, because we got the answers earlier on in the night, it could be the fact that she's not there. She could be gone to sleep. She could have gone food. But obviously, you're going to eat at some point. Meal times have got to be somewhere. You got to sleep at some point. We know there's a dormitory. We know things happen in the dormitory.
Yeah.
So, is it just a theory, or?
I mean, when we first went into the dormitory when we were doing the tour, you immediately picked something up, didn't you?
Yes.
I mean, you were picking things up the whole way around.
I was. I was trying to ignore some of it.
Yeah.
But what I've not told anybody on the team is when I went into, what's it called, the theatre, I felt quite sick.
Oh, did you?
Or nauseous, should we say.
You had that a couple of times.
Yes.
You had that in the dormitory as well, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, upon doing that research, I thought, why would I feel nauseous in the room? But it's a common thing for ghost hunters to feel sick, nauseous in the theatre room. So a little bit odd, really, isn't it? And we didn't know that until after the event. It was days after the event I found that out. So, interesting. Yeah. But spirits, if she's intelligent, she's not going to be there 24 hours a day. She's going to carry on doing whatever she was doing.
Do you know what I think we need to do when we go back?
Yeah.
Because so many people picked up, and we were told about this speaking with by Bryony, that there is a certain spot in the corridor where a lot of people will run down it because they feel afraid.
Yes.
She said it happened to her on one occasion, and she said basically just out of sheer bloody mindedness, she was like, no, absolutely not, I am not running. But she said she got from A to B as quickly as she possibly could.
Which wasn't going to run.
Yeah. And the same thing happened to Maya.
Yes.
And the same thing happened to various different people. There were people saying that there was quite clearly something behind them trying to make them run. Now, Bryony calls this person the Trickster.
Yes.
And she thinks it is just a case of they get a kick of knowing that they've had that effect on somebody. So I think when we go back, we need to, one at a time, do a walk up the corridor with a camera.
Yes. That would be very interesting.
Particularly, not because I'm mean, but particularly the young ladies.
Yes, indeed.
Because I imagine you're probably the same as me, quite a strong personality, we should say.
We say, yeah, we could go down that road.
Maybe mildly forceful character. So there are things
You're trying to say Dobby nicely.
I mean, I'm referring to the both of us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll go for Dobby. Yeah, it's true.
I've noticed it in other places as well, where the spirits affect, I don't mean to be rude, the weak. The ones that look weak.
Yes.
The people that are unsure of themselves and don't necessarily want to go places on their own, and then when they do, they're just terrified.
Well, yeah, and it's opening up doorways, for want of a better phrase.
I mean, my daughter, she jumps easy. She says she doesn't like being in the dark. But when she was with other people, she was not afraid of that place whatsoever.
No.
She said it was a combination of being in the dark, being on her own, and then there was just something there. But the same as Bryony, she was not running. Absolutely no way.
No way.
My girl don't run for nobody.
No. I can't imagine you're there running for anybody. But
it happens.
But is it, I don't know, is it atmosphere? Is it just because it's dark, or is there actually something there? I believe there's something there.
There's definitely something there.
So why would I feel nauseous walking into a room? No reason whatsoever. Walking to the dormitory. Feel like there's someone lying on the bed. We'll come on to that later on.
The dormitory, depending on which door I, because it was it was L-shaped.
Yeah.
Depending on which door I came in, affected my anxiety.
Yeah, so what is it? Well,
and
there you go.
I do suffer with anxiety a little bit, but I was literally like coming through from this door as opposed to the one around the corner there, I was borderline, no, I'm not looking in that corner. And yet this one
Didn't bother you.
didn't bother me
It's
at all.
really, really odd. And I kept looking over to one of the beds,
On
because
the beds.
if someone said to me, what are you looking at? I'd say, looking at that person there lying on that bed.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a groper in there. Somebody got groped.
Yes.
And I'm not going to lie, that made me super, super happy. She actually thought she'd been elbowed
Oh, right.
in the boob by her mum, but when she turned around, there was nobody there.
Well, there
So,
you go.
yeah.
These things happen.
Definitely go back there again.
She just wants to get groped.
Oh, sorry, I forgot we were still recording.
Over to the dormitory, the ladies' dormitory, the women's dormitory, as they like to call it. Tracy's.
But you, straight away on the tour, you said that you felt sick in there.
Yeah.
So that was with the lights still on. Just getting
Just-
introduced to the
yeah.
groups.
Which was odd. Because like we said, we don't know anything about this building. So why would I feel nauseous, sick, just walking in the room? That was the first thing. Second thing I noticed was someone lying on the bed. There wasn't anyone there.
It wasn't even a bed that you could get access to. So
No.
it's a L-shaped room. Off the main corridor, when you go in, there's big bits of machinery just here. I
Yeah.
don't really know what they're for.
I have no
Sensors
idea.
and stuff, but big kit. And then you'd got the rest of it set out like a dorm. So you've got 2 beds that you could actually sit down on. There was 2 wardrobes, and then there was like railings the whole way around. So
Yeah.
you've got the dorm set up, but you can go into that bit.
No,
But that was the bit. One of those beds.
it was
that
one of the
you
beds.
said
If
there was somebody
I'll
there.
show you on screen as we move along where the bed was. Very, very strange feelings. Now, Graham said he felt like he was being watched. Now, this is at a separate point in the night,
Yeah.
because Graham didn't do the tour with us.
No.
He did a little bit, and then he left because he didn't want to know anything.
Generally, there'll be certain people that won't have anything to do
No.
with it. So, and it will always be Vicky and Graham, and they'll steer clear.
Yeah,
Graham, not so much on this occasion because he wasn't in medium mode. He wasn't in spirit sensitive
no, he was
mode.
more.
He got his family there with him, so he was in more investigator role.
Yes.
And that's something that's really interesting to see,
Well, yes.
because when his family aren't there, we literally have to put that on him.
Yeah,
He
because
just
he
wanders,
just goes. And
goes off. He's following his gut instinct.
he never
Yes.
answers his radio.
Oh, saying that though, do you remember when you gave me the radio?
Yes.
I had the radio for about 5 minutes. I was popping outside for a breath of fresh air, and immediately that I got outside, you started talking on it,
I didn't.
and I responded. And you ignored me.
I did, because it wasn't me. Yes. And I don't think our radio's back to back, and I don't think your radio will work from the outside to the inside because of the amount of steel and concrete in between.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of farms around. Do they use walkie-talkies?
Not really, no.
But it was just like, it was literally within 3 seconds of me getting outside, and it was really, I didn't understand it,
Yeah.
but it was clear.
There you go. Spooky things.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I'd forgotten what you said about that.
Yeah, so
We got the name Joan from Vicky.
we did, yeah.
In the dormitory.
Yeah.
It was a weird room because we were also told about a figure that was referred to as Gollum.
Yeah.
A lot of black crouched figure
But where was it crouched?
on top of the machinery or on top of the
So
water.
So when you came in the room from the side, from the main corridor with the machinery here, she said that one team specifically saw a crouched figure on the wardrobe in that corner. And they referred to it as Gollum,
Yeah. It's just to make it
That's
simple.
crouched
Yes.
down position. Then another group came in and they said there's somebody on top of that machine.
Yeah.
They're like squat down. They're not. Did they refer to it as being potentially not human? I
Yes.
can't quite.
Yeah,
there was something
it
that
looked
was-
like it wasn't human. They weren't saying it was. They just said they looked like it wasn't.
Yeah.
But then Brandon said, "Oh, well, how about Gollum?" And I went, "Perfect."
Yeah, exactly.
So
But then at the same time, we had Becky saying that they were walking down a corridor and that they were convinced there was something behind them. And she referred to it as being
not human.
not human, yeah. It was something, it was low, it was squashed down, and I was like,
That's
That
Gollum. Could be.
but she also said she got the feeling, I think they said that every time they turned around, so was it that the EMF was going off, and when it turned around it would stop, and it was almost like, she said it was trying to frighten us.
Yeah, it didn't work.
No.
They're not like that.
But it tried, and I suspect maybe it's
the same one.
The Trickster that Bryony said about, where it just enjoys frightening people. It likes the power that it has over people to be able to make them run.
I think you could be spot on that.
Yeah.
So obviously the more you dig into it and the more responses you get from everybody else, and you start piecing everything together and cross-referencing, there's too much, when you cross-reference, there's too much information that links together to say it's 2, 3, 4 different spirits.
Yeah. And in the dormitory as well, so you were fascinated with that room, with the sickness feeling, feeling like somebody was in the bed.
In fact, I was so fascinated, I left the video camera running.
Yeah, you did.
For a good hour and a half. It hasn't got anything.
No.
So.
But when I came in from the corridor where the machinery was, that didn't bother me. I did not like coming in from the other side, and to the point where I was almost like, I don't want to see somebody there.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me the other side.
Strange.
Although when I came through, I was a little bit like, is there anything that... No, it's okay. We're okay. I don't scare easy.
Well, no, we don't. We've been doing it far too long. There's hundreds and hundreds of years of experience between all of us. That's scary.
Oh my God, that was the most unpleasant thing I've ever heard you say.
Well, you think...
Never ever say that again.
I've been doing this since the age of 7. That's 40 years. Plus. You've been doing it, what, 20 years? There's 60 years.
I didn't start when I was 12.
Oh, right, okay. Anyone with ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she's fired.
Like chopping off your left hand, I don't think.
Yeah, just because she's got a posh t-shirt on these days. Mine's in the wash. We also got, back onto the story, we also got the name Officer and the word wrong. Now, when we got told it was Officer Wrong.
Yeah.
I've interpreted that slightly differently now. I've got the word Officer, comma, Wrong. That's my interpretation.
Now, the reason that we're looking at it from this perspective is there is allegedly a groper in the dormitory.
Yeah, had to be in there, didn't it?
We've been told the name of that groper is Ron. So, when somebody heard Officer Wrong, did they hear Officer Wrong? But then you wouldn't be Officer Ron, it'd be Officer Smith.
Yeah, it would. But if someone said to you, Officer Wrong...
As in, don't be doing that, you shouldn't be in here.
Yeah.
That also makes sense.
That makes sense. I think that makes more sense
than
the name Wrong, because it'd be very strange to have a surname as Wrong. Because you all would be wrong, wouldn't you?
Or unless it's Officer Ron.
Yeah. So, something that we've got to look into, but it just gives you the fact that we look at everything from every point of view, and we don't just dismiss silly little facts.
No, because we've got to bear in mind that when Graham was in there, he said he felt like he was being watched, and the people that were in there were not getting particularly many responses, so he stepped out, with it being a women's dormitory.
He left the women in there.
And it changed, they were getting more responses.
Yeah, really, really strange. So I still think...
Is that because it's a women's dormitory and the man went out, so it was okay to speak? Or was it because it's a women's dormitory, there was somebody in there that shouldn't have been and was intimidated by the fact that there was another male in there?
That's quite possible as well, you say. So there's lots of things. This is why we go back and back and back on to different, to the same locations.
Yeah.
Because we're looking at it from different points of view. So now we've got this information, we can go back to the dormitory and look at it from a different angle.
Well, we could potentially go and investigate it from 3 different angles.
Exactly, yeah. So before that, we didn't have all this information. No. Now we have. We'll go back, we'll have a look at it, and we'll decide if we pick anything up. If we don't pick anything up, we don't pick anything up.
That just means we have to go back again.
We just have to go back again, because not every location is as giving us. We've been to other locations where we've had to dig and dig and dig. It was very quiet.
Was really, really flat. That's when we had a little dancing girl on the SLS.
Yeah. So
that stopped dancing as soon as I started singing.
Well, there you go. That's all we're going to say about that, aren't we? All I'm going I say is there's strange things happening in the studio, and it's nothing to do with us or all the equipment. It's just doing things on its own, like someone's able to.
Yeah, it's ghosts in the machine.
Yes, indeed. So fascinating night.
Yes.
But when we got there, like we said, there was nothing about it. You didn't drive up to it and thought, wow, this is going to be a really good haunting. It's going to be really fantastic. You go to Antwerp, you go to Ashbourne, you go to various other places that we've been to, and you drive up to them all, you can't wait to get in.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, don't judge a book by its cover, isn't it?
Exactly, yes.
So we go up to an old building and we go, wow, this is amazing. There's going to be so much going on because it looks old and it looks weathered and worn. Whereas this is...
Still looks like it was in the 1950s.
Well, it's not that dissimilar to the fire station down the road to me.
Well, no.
To be quite honest. Except without the big shutter doors. It's just a really, really heavy brick building.
I understand that. So...
And it's not like it's been built there. It just rises out the floor.
Yeah.
Because you have to go up a level to get to the front door.
Yeah, no, it's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you have to go upstairs to go on the ground floor.
So why are we even underground when we're underground?
Yeah, well, there you go. You say it's very cleverly built because it's built on a hill.
That's it. I didn't notice.
Yes. Anyway.
I'm a bit annoyed that I didn't walk around the outside of the building now.
Well, we will be returning. So, as you say, there's lots and lots happening. We weren't expecting anything. Vicky had picked up quite a lot on the way up there with you.
But in all fairness, quite often she picks things up in the lead up to.
Yes, she does.
She didn't on this occasion.
No.
She got absolutely nothing.
No.
And I think it's because the whole building is so shrouded in
It's secrecy. Yeah.
That it's not maybe until you get a bit nearer that like the spiritual defences come down.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one lady there who would absolutely not communicate with us while Vicky was there.
I want Vicky to go take it to Reddy. Almost like you.
No, okay. Thank you for talking with me and Christy. I mean, you know.
There you go, you can't ask more.
Oh, poor Vicky. I don't want her to go.
So, very, very odd. What's great is that we were there for 3 hours before we had a coffee. Well, with that 3 hours, we picked so much information up that it even surprised Irony.
From the voices that were heard in the corridors, to the shadows that were seen, the knocks, the bangs, the feeling of being sick in certain rooms, the feeling of someone there watching you, the image of people on beds when there was no one there, the feeling of falling over the balcony, to the baby that was seen on the floor.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, she literally did say, I can't believe how much information you've managed to pick up in such a short period of time.
Exactly.
I'm not going to lie, we got there at like 7.
Yeah.
Generally, it's about an hour until we actually get going, get set up, get moving. This one was a good one because everybody had done ghost hunts before, so literally they just went off.
We didn't have to explain anything.
Yeah.
It was great. So
did their own thing.
Well, this is what we like, you say, because we don't do huge public events.
No.
We do come and join the team as a team member and have the experience from our point of view.
Yeah.
So we're not like some other companies where you do that, you do that, you do that.
Yeah.
So at 8 o'clock you'll be going down the book, at 9 o'clock you'll be doing a UVB session.
Oh no.
No, nothing's structured in that sense. If you want to go off on your own, like yourself in a room and with a video camera and a recorder, take it. If you're going somewhere remote, take the radio with you.
Yeah.
And you're in communication if anything goes wrong.
If you try and speak to us on the radio, we'll probably ignore you because we've frightened ourselves stupid.
Well, there is that. So
is that just me?
No, it's just you. So yeah, very fascinating. A lot of information picked up.
So unfortunately, I wasn't recording, but Matthew and I have just walked along this corridor, got to the stairs. We heard women speaking, so he's immediately run down the stairs.
Nurses walking down the corridor.
He's looked that way, and there's nobody in there. And then he's come to this bit where he's gone, oh, this is just a corridor. And he stopped and looked at me. We immediately ran back up the stairs just here, because obviously there's another stairway just there.
Yeah.
And we stopped and listened. We heard women's voices. and then you open that door.
Oh, that's where you must be. Unusual.
Yeah.
A lot of names picked up.
I mean, we could almost have gone home at 11.
We could have gone home at 11. Because once it had gone past midnight, even when we went back to the same locations, it was dead, for want of a better word. The whole atmosphere changed.
It did, but then that one room, that big meeting room that we ended up in,
Yes.
was very, very odd. And I don't know if you remember me saying, but at one point, several people walked out the room, and I was just, wondering and asking questions, I think. And at one point, I headed up to the door, and I felt so uncomfortable being there.
But when we were in there, all of us, and what was really interesting was, I don't know if you remember, there was a large knock on the wall. And we all sort of looked at each other, and we all went, I take it you all heard that. Everybody went, yeah, I heard that.
There was lots of noises.
Yeah, but it wasn't a knock of something like that on the wall. It was a big bang, because you wouldn't have heard it otherwise. It's concrete. It's reinforced. But that room was a very odd room. With a lot of stuff in there. We did our seance in there. We had strange feelings in there. We had Lily on the board, who was picking up a lot, but nothing to do with the building itself. That was coming from the outside, which was also very interesting to see as well. Yeah. There's so much information we can put in there. I think it was on one of the EVPs that Graham had done. He's got turn over, there's a baby, or something on that line. So why? When we know there's a baby, he didn't know anything about the baby until after the event. In fact, I'm not even sure if he actually knows about the baby now.
No, possibly not, because that was only on the Bryony tour.
Yeah. So, and I haven't mentioned it to him.
No.
I did say when he told me about it, it was very interesting, but that's all I've said to him, I haven't said. So when we start linking everything together, it makes a fascinating event.
And that is what we do with our mediums, with our spirit sensitive, is if they pull out any information that we already know the answer to, we don't tell them, oh, you've got that right. I don't know about you.
I know, I've never told them the right.
I just go, interesting.
Interesting that. Yeah. No, I've never told any medium that they're right, because the problem with mediumship, which is a whole other kettle of fish, different program, but where do they get the information from? How do you pull it through? So I want to question that, just to prove they are right, or to prove they're wrong, but preferably to prove they're right. So
I will, I don't tend to be honest, I don't tend to see Graham so much when we're on our investigation.
No, he disappears.
He does, but I do tend to. Vicky's still finding her feet coming out of the shell.
She's so much brighter and cheerfuler these days. She doesn't care about cameras either.
No.
She's getting so much better, which will make more interesting programs as we go further into 2027.
I do tend to follow her around with a camera.
Yes.
It's the new thing that I do. So as soon as we get in the building, as soon as I can, I literally go, come on, let's get for a walk.
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
And I will follow behind her. Quite often frighten myself with, strange figures up the stairs.
Yeah, we know that. Yes. Well, anyway, that went out just so everybody can to have a look on our YouTube channel, and you'll find the art clip of that somewhere on there. And if you ever look on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com HMP Live, you'll find it on there as well. Sorry.
Laugh it up.
Yes.
There was only one time that I went down those stairs and I didn't frighten myself.
Yeah, but the time you
But I was also
when
not
you frighten yourself, just remember you've got a camera recorder.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's a bit like going into the nuclear bunker, going down to the Soviet, and a door opening is exactly the same effect. The only good thing was nobody put it on camera, so I can deny all knowledge of it. So a very fascinating night. Definitely worth a visit. We are going back in 2027.
I would recommend visiting the day with a tour, even if you've got kids.
Brilliant.
They've got a goulash trail, so they did used to have a bunker cat, and unfortunately they lost him in November. But goulash has his own story. You have to go and search for the spy marks.
They were following the spy marks. If you're ever walking around there and you see a mouse somewhere, don't be surprised. So there you
Somebody
go.
got upset by one that was suspended from the ceiling.
Yes. you go. This is real life events, isn't it? Yeah, it's all good fun. Things turn themselves on and off, and we have problems with spirits joining us here in the studio. So on that note,
All three of us will join you next time.
yes, indeed. Goodbye.
As the darkness comes, the night becomes our walls. There you walk where shadows crawl. Whispers echo through the air, silent steps lead you there.